Hello and welcome to Employment Law with YLaw. My name is Leena Yousefi and I'm an employment lawyer here. A very common question that a lot of our clients get is the employer has finished their employment. They get a severance offer and they want to figure out, is this offer fair or unfair, or where do I start? So where you start when you get an offer is going back to your employment contract. So if there's a written contract that you signed at the time of being employed, that contract will usually have a clause called the termination clause. In that clause, the employer explains what your rights and their obligations are if they decide to terminate you. Now, things get complicated from here because if the termination clause is enforceable, and in a lot of situations, termination clauses are not enforceable, but I'll get to that on a different day. If the clause is enforceable, then your rights are limited to what that clause says. For example, in your job offer, it might say, in case we decide to terminate you, we're going to pay you for a month for each year of your employment. So if you were employed for 2 years and they're not terminating you, you should be entitled to 2 months of not just your base pay, but a lot of other things, such as if there was RRSP matching, bonuses, stock options, benefits, and so forth. But again, I'll get that to another day. But if the termination clause in your employment contract is not enforceable, then you fall back on something called the common law severance notice. The common law severance notice is significantly more than what the termination clause in your employment contract may say. So it's critical that when you get a severance offer, first you review your employment contract, and second, you show the termination clause, if one exists, to a lawyer to determine, one, if this clause is enforceable, and two, if it's not enforceable, what exactly is your entitlement to severance. And your entitlement could be exponentially or significantly more than what your employer is offering you in the first go around. So that's why it's very important to start from your employment contract, show it to a lawyer, and then see what your rights and obligations are. Thank you so much. If you need any help or you would like to set up a consultation, you can always call us at 604-974-9529 or email info@ylaw.ca. Thank you so much.